everyone. My name is Annapoorni and I'm the Country Community Manager for Canva in India. I want to talk to you about what I'm calling the 3 M's of empowering creative learning or creativity in the classroom. So the first M is making, which is such an important and crucial part of any creative projects, whether it comes to teachers or students. Teachers love to create content. They've always been creating content. They know exactly what the class needs. So when we provide them with tools where they can actually create their own lesson plan, their own stories, their own comic books, it makes them feel really proud, and they experiment with different tools and play with them. And the aspect of play is so important in enabling that creativity in the classroom. With play, we cannot forget students. For students, play is the most important thing when it comes to creativity. I remember an example or a story that a parent recently told me that when she asked her child, would you prefer to watch TV or do Canva for the next 1 hour? The child immediately said, I would rather do Canva. So giving them the opportunity to play with different tools, to experiment, to create their own projects has been something that creates a spark in their eyes, builds their confidence, and helps them explore creative communication. I think when students create projects, it could be their websites, their portfolios, their charts, their projects, and when they present it to their crowd or in today's world, share it as a link with a lot of people, they feel like their projects are something that convey something for the world. Their message is shared with more people. They can communicate with their families and friends remotely, and that is something that they find very powerful. I've seen millions of beautiful websites or projects that students create, and really the aspect of making, trying new things, and building on projects really comes through. The second M, and I think this is a very important M and not something that's talked about a lot, is finding the right match, your peer or community. Education, as you know, is a social activity. It's a collaborative activity. It's a collaboration between teachers and teachers, teachers and students, students and students, students and parents, and this whole learning ecosystem that really comes together. So finding that community is really important. And I feel that, at least as a community person myself, I see how that community has grown and shaped. When teachers try out new tools, they teach each other, they share their feedback, they respond, they handhold the new ones into the experiences, they collaborate with each other, and same goes for students. Students love building projects together. So when the making and match come together, that's when the real spark happens. And finding that community, holding design challenges, and really empowering that community to come together has been something that has really motivated me. Because seeing them share their experiences, where a teacher from Bihar can share a worksheet with a teacher in Kerala, and they can collaborate together on creating something new or using each other's resources, and same goes for students, has been something that has been really encouraging and insightful for me. The third M and the last M is something that has been talked about a lot, and we are exploring it our way, which is magic. All the AI related tools in Canva are come under this term magic. And when I was discussing this with one of the students again, she said, it's interesting that you call it magic because I feel like it comes together like the Hogwarts school. There is, or Harry Potter. There is dark magic, there is good magic, there is a Voldemort, but there is also a Dumbledore or a Severus Snape. So looking at magic from that perspective would be interesting. And that's exactly what AI does, isn't it? It is good to ease the work, to save time, but also there are other aspects that are yet to be explored. So with magic, we are trying to do something very innovative. We are trying to give people the tools to create, to collaborate, and to communicate effectively. So with Magic Write and Magic Design, people can actually build designs in no time. And we know that everybody is creative and they can build their own designs. We don't need to give them the tool, but it just gives you inspiration. When you put a prompt and a presentation or a video comes automatically, it gives you inspiration that then you can change, tweak, course correct accordingly. And that's really what we are looking at Magic for. We know that teachers and students are very creative, and we just want to be a part of their creative process and maybe give them something more than a blank slate to work with. So with that, I conclude that these are the three M's, at least, that I find very useful for creativity in any classroom. And I feel like as we explore and as we go into new AI tools and new features, it's important to understand about accessibility and sensitivity and safety in all of that. We ensure that, at least with respect to Canva, we ensure that we try to create tools that make things more accessible for people. Like we have alt text, which helps people to who have visual impairment or who cannot see to be able to understand a graphic. We have design accessibility feature that helps them to fully see the color contrast and see the errors that possibly are there in your design and how you can improve on it. And most importantly, in terms of language, we try to add translate, for example, which is something new that has come, which helps you translate content in multiple different languages. So yeah, I think with that, I would end by saying that these are the three M's that I think find a resonance with me in terms of creativity. One is making, giving opportunities for them to create, for everyone to create projects that they want to own, they're really proud of, and they want to share with the world and showcase with the world. So that's one aspect of creativity, and also in topics and themes that they're truly passionate about and can give them a chance. Second is finding a match or a community. And this I can't stress enough, really finding a group of people who can encourage learning within themselves and with the community at large. I'm so proud that teachers and students are taking off the responsibility of being ambassadors of things that helps them play and learn from each other and share tools. And finally, magic, and really using AI for in its more effective, collaborative, and creative way in the classroom and beyond. And with that, thank you so much.